It's recording. Welcome, everyone. We are Sheen live with the one and only Nephew Tommy. Welcome, Nephew Tommy. Sorry, introduce yourself to the people.
I'm Thomas Miles, Nephew Tommy from the OWN network, the hit dating show called Ready to Love, and of course, Steve Harvey Morning Show, prank phone call, stand-up comedy, TVs, movies. It's all in there.
Yes, okay, yes. But first, I love to give my shout outs to HBCUs because that, I like to how they used to do on old shows, but they used to wear like HBCU shirts on the show.
Right.
So today I'm wearing Grambling State, go Tigers,
I like it.
Thank you. So let's jump right into it. So we're in season 5, Ready to Love. We're in Chocolate City, DC.
Yep.
What's up?
Woo! You know what? You got a lot of boss ladies, you got a lot of boss brothers, and a lot of intelligence. So I'm interested in hearing what the audience takes away from this, because this is a class act coming together, and I like what I see. I mean, we on the Potomac, Capitol Hill, and there's still people there looking for love.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people have gotten really caught up in their professions, and that's been their focal point for quite some time. Been around the block, been married, divorced, most got kids, but they are still looking for love. And I think this season is a different look, especially by us going up north. I'm from the South, so I love it. We started out in Atlanta, we did Houston,
Mm-hmm.
and now to be in the Chocolate City, I like it. I've been living there for the last 3 months shooting there, and it's a different vibe, man. It's a good vibe, a great vibe, especially with the Black community. I like it, and they just go getters, and now you see them go getting, trying to find love, and we're gonna see how it all unfolds.
Okay, so compared to the other seasons and DC, like you said, these are some go-getters, these some bosses. So of course, these are probably political analysts. Of course, these are people who are on Capitol Hill. These are people who, sitting up in these administration offices. So
Right.
Compared to the other seasons, what can we expect from DC besides, a little bit of drama, a little bit of, spiciness? But what else can we expect from these ladies and these men?
You know what, man? I my guys give me this. They give me this distinguished type of approach to things. I'm a country boy, so I sit back and watch them and see how their mannerism and how they act. But they still got a little country flair to them. But it's got a little distinguished polish to it. The ladies, man, sexy. We got a twist that's gonna be coming in this show that's gonna catch everybody off guard because you don't see it coming. I think when you watch our show, you think you know the rhythm of it and what's supposed to happen here and what's supposed to happen there. And I think our producers have done a great job by throwing so many curveballs. It is like, whoa, where did that come from? We didn't see that happen in the other shows. That's what we want. We don't want you as a contestant to see to be anticipating and thinking how this is going to go, because guess what? Now you're trying to manipulate how things are going to unfold. So we just keep throwing curveballs.
Okay, now I like a good plot twist. I'm always here for a good plot twist when it comes to my reality shows. So speaking of like single, because I'm single, right? So first of all, I need to ask when y'all gonna give the good LGBT ones, we bring the flavor, we bring the heat.
You bring the heat.
We can shake a table. So I need to know when we gonna get one for the good gays. That's what I need to know.
I'm up for it. I'll host it. I'd love to. And but let me tell you, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna give it to you the same way I'm giving it over here.
No, I actually, your advice, I literally take your advice
and
use it in my dating life now. I really do. From the Houston season, this last season, literally, I take some of that and be like, okay, let me see.
And I think that applies across the board. No matter what your preference is, I think it applies across the board. I'm going to try to give you some advice that I think is going to be give you some longevity in a relationship, because I've been married for 20 years. I've been knowing my wife for 30 something years. So I'm just going to give it to you. And I think whatever I give you, whatever your preference is, I'm going to give you something that's going to stick.
Okay. So you're giving us that good old school, what our parents
Yeah.
been through, grandparents type love. Like, but we're gonna make this work. We mad at each other today. You
Right.
gonna sit on that couch, I'm gonna sit on this chair, but we're not going to bed mad.
There you go. There you go. And
Mm-hmm.
then or just look at it as if, there is no giving up. I mean, there are certain things that can happen that can make us give up and say, okay, we have to throw the towel in because we've been disrespected to the point of no return. But if we have the utmost respect for each other and we don't go outside of our relationship and create any drama, then guess what? We can make it work.
Okay, because I know. Okay, so you are, because Steve Harvey Morning Show. Listen to you. I do listen to you. So what's the atmosphere like when you and Steve? Because I know that energy on is amazing. So like, tell us about working with Mr. Harvey.
An experience of a lifetime. You know what I mean? It's I think I'm getting close to 20 years
Congratulations.
as a radio personality being on the show. And it is, I think the biggest thing that you learn is how to trust yourself, how to trust your comedic muscle. I used to come to work with notes and wrote something out, and he would just take my notepad and just throw it out the door. We ain't doing that. We're just gonna do whatever come to your mind. And he just created that muscle in me that now I'm quick with it. I can come with it at the drop of a second when something is said, and it doesn't have, I don't have to have a note. I don't have to have a notebook. It's just that spontaneous comedic muscle that he's helped me just make stronger and stronger. And you do nothing but get better. Nothing but get better. So it's been an experience of a lifetime, and hey, we got some more years to go.
Being a comedian, I used to watch you on Comic View. Do you think we could bring some of that Comic View flavor back? Because I really do. I'm not really into comedians like that, because the new comedians really don't be just making me back in the gap watching BET Comic View
Right.
when I was
Right.
younger. Hilarious. Like, would you ever want to bring that back and be like a host of it?
I would love to see that come back. I think the new comics and the up and coming comics need a platform like that so they can express themselves, and they don't have it. It's just not out there anymore. So if we were to have something like that, I'm on board. I would love to see it. Somebody like a DC Young Fly could host something like that. I mean, it would be good, and give it some youth, give it some flavor, and let them run with it. I think it's time to come back around and of course have it revamped where it's ready for 2020, 2022, and let's go do it.
I'm co-signing for you to host it. That's it, because you are an amazing host.
Thank you.
Before we get off, because right now it's 2021 going to 2022. COVID has happened. People have gained a little weight, so they don't feel as cute and sexy as they used to be. What advice can you give to those who really out here trying to find love, but they're not on the show, but they do watch the show, and they're just trying to find the confidence to just go out and date? Because virtually apps and stuff have become the new thing. So How do you go from texting on the app like, hey, what's up, to actually taking the confidence to walking up, what's up, what's your name, like what advice can you give?
You know what? First of all, be confident with yourself. I think a lot of people have to fall. You gotta like you. You gotta like you. You gotta love you. And when you get comfortable with loving yourself and liking you, I think that's the first person that loving you is the first person you gotta love. And then when you carry yourself in a certain way to the point, you know what, people see that confidence, and it's not arrogance. It's just, I love me. And I'm out to have some fun, and people will see that, people will feel that, and you'll be surprised what will gravitate to you when you expose, that good positive energy. You'll see what comes towards you, and I think it makes a world of a difference. But let's start with loving ourselves and liking ourselves and having fun with ourselves. If you don't like you, what make you think somebody else will?
Facts. Like, that's facts. Do you have any? Are there any young couples on this season? Like young, like between the ages of like 21 and 25?
Oh my God. I'd have to think. I mean, we got some youngsters in there. We probably got some early 30s.
Okay.
We probably got some early 30s, but yeah.
I
But
know
I
young
mean,
people be having, you know, they be trying to ready to love too at age 18. They be out there trying to find it at 18.
no. Let's just the 18 is not. 18 is ready. We're still ready to grow up. That's what we're ready to do. We're not ready to love.
No,
Yeah,
we
we're
ready
ready
to
to
grow
grow
up.
up. Yeah.
So before we get off, let our viewers know time, place, date, everything for the new season so we can make sure we tune in.
Okay. Well, of course, it's the OWN Network, and it's Friday nights. It's 9/8 Central. I hope I'm being right with that, Latoya. 9/8 Central, and that's 9 Eastern, 8 Central, and on the OWN Network, jumping off on October the 15th. You do not want to miss it. Get your popcorn, get your soda, get ready. All your couples out there who've been hitting me up, letting me know that this is something that me and my wife watch together. Me and my girlfriend watch this together. You know, I'm hearing now water cooler talk where the fellas are at the job, they're talking about it. And I never thought that this show was going to be a show where men would be engulfed in making sure they tune in and they like what they see on Friday nights from Ready to Love. So if you haven't tuned in, if this is your first time jumping in with us, get ready. It's October 15th on the OWN Network. You don't want to miss it. Hosted by me, yours truly, Nephew Tommy. And y'all in for a lot of twists and turns, a lot of curveballs. So, you know, if you can put a seatbelt on your couch, put it on now, because I'm finna take you for a ride.
Are we gonna see the missus this season? Because you know I liked her. She really gave it to you. Even though she wasn't in that many scenes, but I like her.
You won't catch the missus this season. I wish you would have. It was Washington D.C. You know, the missus is like one of the most incredible mothers out there. So, you know, we happened to be on her home front when y'all saw her last time. We were in Houston.
Okay.
Which is home. So you know, just you know, we'll see. Maybe next season, another season down the line, we'll bring Mama back around.
Tell her we said hello, and it was so great talking to you, Nephew Tommy. Cannot wait to see more. And I will be tuning in. We will be tuning in to make sure. We might even have a watch party. When I tell you, I'm ready for it.
All right. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
No, thank you.
All right.